'Tis most fortunate, Dumaine, that the moon so bright above us shines, else we would ne'er have found it, were it full dark. E'en for that, 'tis a wonder that thou minds it so well. Ah, my friend, to chase, face, and stick the boar, and come well off, 'tis more than Adonis managed. It stays in the mind a test so undergone, and every part is in my mind's imprint. See this thicket where did Biron his cloak entangle. He and the king were before me, the king did run on alone, and Biron by me was o'ertook, so I could be our sovereign lord's second. And yonder cave, where now the king doth bide, was where we bloodied the ground, and did roast that boar's best parts. Biron in his ire did burn that cloak which robbed him of the kill. Oh, happy times! But soft, we must be quiet, so near to our quarry. Think'st thou that same thicket would a better service give, were we to secrete us behind it? No doubt, we shall try it. Look for Biron, and be alert, for this is no less dangerous a hunt than the last time we were here. Sst! Biron, here! Longueville, quiet thou! What, are all our company along the trail? And all our loves endangered so? There was no standing in such a flood.
There is the wit and the sense of it. Biron voiced well, but after fell. He could not stand against love's hand. 'Tis true, my lords, we were outnumbered and overrun. We would not our part of the danger shun, I would see my good lord won.
Then come thee in, and welcome to our thicket.
So, my lords and ladies all, I must the king with this enthrall. Once he hath railed, and as a statue stands, thence shall we him in bands of strong rope bind, until the balance of his mind at St. Clair we shall assess, and make what we can in his progress. I shall to the spring to pour this potion in. Now, my lord king, we shall set thee aright, and this madness we shall put to flight. So now we wait. I almost lost him at the turn, now shall I here observe and learn.
'Tis warm this night, and the moon with her stolen light doth mimic the day. With such, and the knowledge that my time upon this mount grows short, is slumber truly banished. I shall to the rock, and tally up the day. 50, 50, that's 300. 30 more, that's 60, and here's a 5. 5, and this? There. There, for all to see, is the mark that I have longed for, the mark of liberty. My hermitage is done. Is it possible? Is it true? Do I not yet sleep, and merely dream that my final day is done? Oh, the joy! I feel it. Elation doth my frame encompass. I am done. It is done. I am free, free to consort and hold conversation freely. 'Tis done. There shall be none with a tongue to answer that I from this day shall not request, nay, demand a good morrow, good e'en, or a hail fellow, well met. This rock, testament to my endeavour, shall stand, and this rock, I shall have no further need of thy service. Fly free!
This seems not so raving, but joyous prating upon deliverance. I shall go to him. Madam, hold. Hold me not, sir, I shall ride. And risk the mask of sanity we see? I pray thee, hear more of this afore thou rise. My lady, Biron speaks good sooth.
No more to sleep in yonder cave. I could not, now. I shall not sleep again, so doth mine excitements run. No more to play the madman with false rave, to keep mine perfect hermitage, and stave the advances of those that would in this past year bring their clamour to mine ear. Let all stones be cast. No more shall I have need of thee, ha-ha!
Now I begin to fear me.
So, what to do? I shall make my devotions, and make as best I can, and, at the dawn, once more be a man.
He hath good sense for one demented. 'Twould appear was all invented. Mean'st thou his madness was mere employed?
For all mankind curious to avoid. And so to wash and take a cooling sip. This cup, how oft have I raised thee to my lip?
He seems no more mad than I, or at least no more mad than I should be after such a time alone.
'Tis curious, but this pool doth have a flavour, one that I have not hitherto savoured.
See, he drinks. We must intervene. 'Tis too late for that, my queen.
I have an uncommon thirst. Ha! And wherefore should I not? I am a king, and no commoner I.
He succumbs to the potion. What can we do?
Now see, a sane man become mad.
We must assist.
Nay, to do so would only bring about the same as we sought to prevent. Let the potion run its course. We must stay hid till then. I have an urge upon my return to hold a ball, to dance. Ah, to dance. Heel toe, side step, heel toe, side step, heel toe. In front, behind, together!
By Our Lady, what moonstruck revelry is this? I had hoped against all report that by some chance the king would be found whole, but 'tis clear as the water he doth drink, that he is quite beyond recovery.
See, Ramiro draws near. We must intervene.
Nay, we must stay hid until the potion hath run its course. Worry not. Ramiro, I'm sure, is not such a fool as to interfere with a waking fool.
We are close by, Majesty, and shall not see our brother harmed. Again! Heel toe, side step, heel toe, side step, heel toe. In front, behind, together!
He stands amazed. We must make in and rescue him.
Stay thou, all. We must not make Ramiro wise that we are here close by, for it may provide his hand to even further more dread thing that he's going to do anyway. We can also see what he would do here, and thereby make certain his intent. My Lord King! Ferdinand! Knowst thou not me, Ramiro? Ferdinand! Oh, fie for shame! Thou art so fixed, so rigid. Hast thou in thy condition thrown a fit? But yet thou drawest breath. Aye, and stare so with glittering eye to all outward appearance as thou should, yet answer me thou cannot, nor move so much as can a stone. Oh, that love should bring us both to this!
Wherefore does my heart pound so, and my frame so tremble? I know not this man, yet his voice doth command in me such a stirring, that I forget myself.
The king hath done as Pietro did, but yet we must remain well hid. O Ferdinand, to see thee so! There is none so well as I doth know what love can cause a man to lose, oft times without the right to choose. To have love held and within thy sight, by fate ruined, shot through with blight, by circumstance or wretched chance, some accident prevents the advance to love's full sweet conclusion. Some trifle, some oversight, some moment's neglect will rob thee of love quickly, and leave thee long to reflect the if-onlys and the if-not-fors, in years of seeking for the cause, raking o'er the long cold embers of a love that only memory remembers. And in the dusty cloisters of thy mind thou seek some comfort perchance to find the answer to a lost lover's prayer, but find that only death will end despair. Would that I could kill thee, thou that hast lost thyself, and end thy suffering. Would that I could kill myself, that hath lost not only thee, but also mine own true love, Helena.
I know thee now, Ramiro. See, he draws on the king. Yet he holds it not to strike, Majesty.
And if I doth attempt it, I shall be there to answer the blade. Rise thee not yet. And yet I cannot. My Lord King, my friend Ferdinand, thou art right mad, and, to protect the state, as thee thyself did choose me so to do, I should strike thee down, preserve thy good name, and ask the lords to choose a king anew. Of these three, one I shall do. I shall take this ring, and tell the world I found thee, or parts pertaining, torn asunder by a bear, e'en as my own Helena was, and that Navarre shall have a new king. Until then, shall I protect her remain. Thus canst thou live out thy full days in the safety of thy madness, and none shall know thee. Farewell, my friend.
Right glad am I that we are wise to the mind of Ramiro. O my lord, had I known what would befall, I'd not have set thy task at all. Forgive me for it, I implore, for I do love thee, and shall evermore.
Hail to thee, my long-lost friend. I know not if thou me can comprehend, but we heard by false report that thou were mad, and so our resort was to minister such a potion that would stop thy outward motion, for securely home thee to bring, my friend, her love and Navarre's king. Now we must see thee safe delivered, and right quick to court, to thwart Ramiro's trick. A misguided man, 'twas kindly meant. I do believe no foul intent was ever in Ramiro's heart. He merely o'erplayed his duteous part.
How now, here's well found. We shall lay Biron's cloak upon the ground, will wrap thee in it to carry thee down, and thence make haste to keep thy crown. 'Tis good, my lord, that we four are together as before, and when this rigour leaves thy frame, we shall pursue our suitor's game.
Shall we bind my lord king?
Only so far as to make safe in this makeshift litter. Now, gentlemen, a corner each, and lift, forward, 'Tis mainly down. Follow our trail, be watchful, if the king should begin to flail.
This be the second cloak thou hast upon this mountain lost, Biron.
Ay, and gladly both times.
Am I awake? And alone?
2.
All is still. There are none yet here. I am alone here on this mount, and it seems reborn. My head swims with 100 mixed memories. I would regain my senses, and thereto myself. I am not who I was, nor was I who I am. I stand in holy weeds atop Mount Esquires, and this, mine only certainty. I know I am Helena, I know I love Ramiro, and all that did pass between us. Oh, sweet Ramiro, was it truly thou I saw this scene so gaunt, so cold, so bereft of those good parts that did make thee the centre of my world? Didst thou in earnest draw thy dagger upon the king, locked in his own frame by a device of mine own making? And what then did pass? Oh, that I had not faded and fallen so into darkness! I know the company were close by, and so I am sure that good Lord Biron would have prevented thy intended harm. But what of thee, my love? I see no blood upon this ground, no spoor, no clue as to what actions there have been, yet I am filled with dread that, bent on destruction, thou shalt cause thyself more grief, and in undoing thyself thereby undo me. Assumpta is gone, but she shall serve me yet. This habit shall disguise me to the court, where I shall learn the outcome of this night. And what is this? This jacket did I present the king. See, my stitch, by mine own hand. I shall take this as a proof that I was truly here, and I am who I am.